Hello, friends. Happy Monday. Happy 8 p.m. here in Orange County, California. Hope you all are doing well. And today we are going to talk a little bit about happiness, health, and habits. For better or worse, whether you have good habits or bad habits, whether you're healthy or not healthy, whether you're happy or not happy. Let's just talk about it. Knuckles, good to see you on. Nam, good to see you on. And Jonathan from Kenya, I see that you posted earlier. I don't know if you're on right now, but welcome. And anyone else who is hopping on, welcome to the live stream. Yes, I wanted to talk about this. I want to talk about health, happiness, habits, because I feel like it's something that I get to focus on a little bit more in my own life. And, I'm not gonna lie. I think sometimes we go into swing it like, we go into like a positive motivational swing, and then sometimes we get out of it. And I think there's a lot of habits, not positive. How do I say this? There's a lot of good habits that I have not been practicing recently. For example, I have not been exercising as much as I should be, and as much as I want to be. I can make the excuse that I've been traveling a lot, and my form of exercise when I'm not traveling is basketball, at least twice a week. And because I've been traveling, I have not been able to play basketball. Therefore, I have not been able to exercise, quote unquote. I did go for a run today, and it was the first time in a while. But I want to talk about this. Why I want to talk about this is like, I think I guess I just want to share a little bit about like my mindset growing up. So maybe it's supportive. Who knows? I remember. Oh my goodness. Here, I'll start with this story. So I just went to go eat pho, like Vietnamese, noodle soup, and I remember, I think about 2 years ago, or about a year and a half ago, I had pho, and I remember I felt like I was judging myself. I felt ashamed that I was having pho because in that period of my time, in that period of my life, I remember I was eating very, very healthy, and pho did not categorize, like it was not categorized as healthy. So I felt really ashamed. That was a year and a half ago. And then I went there today, and I didn't have that thought. I didn't have that like feel guilty because I'm eating pho. And I think that's also because of where I'm at right now. Like right now, I have not been eating as healthy, but I do after my trip. I'm going to Asia. After my trip, I plan to kind of get my life back in order and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm not claiming to have be the best role model when it comes to habits and happiness and health and everything like that. But I just want to create a open dialogue. I want to talk about how do we stay happy, and I think part of it is it's almost like expectations of ourselves. I think it's not about lowering our expectations, but I think it's also about it's almost like forgiving ourselves. Like not putting so much pressure on ourselves, but rather like I almost want to say finding a balance of happiness and joy in the moment. One thing is like I am very, very grateful that I have good health, in this moment, but like I know that we should not be taking our health for granted, especially all you young people. Like just because you're young, it's like, I think it's very important that we continue to practice and develop positive habits, eating healthy, exercising, all these things. Like I realize for myself, if my mom didn't put me in sports, if I didn't have PE class, if I didn't, do physical activity when I was a kid, chances are when I grow up, like I would be less likely to be physically active. And then if I'm not physically active, that also means that, I'm going to have health problems too. So I'm grateful that I've been, involved with a lot of different sports. I did PE, even though I didn't love PE, in school. I'm grateful for these things because it definitely has, it's definitely been supportive. So yeah, I do know that as we get older, all our bodies are going to get worse. So it's like, treat your body well now to the best, balance. If you like eating junk food and all that, stuff, like enjoy it, but also balance. Don't constantly just be eating junk food. Balance it. Eat your fruits and vegetables, everything. Um, yeah, because I think it's really important at a young age. Whether you're in elementary school, middle school, high school, or you're in your 20s or 30s or 40s. I think it's important at a younger age to like to start building up good habits, because we don't want it to be like too late. So that's one thing I'm trying to do right now. And I do enjoy eating delicious food that's not very healthy. Not Yeah, but I think balance is really, really important in that case. Yes. So I will dive in a little bit more into health, happiness, and habits. But first, I do want to read your comments and see what's up. Knuckles, awesome job with the Discord server, and congratulations on the 60 subs. That's awesome, man. You deserve it. You got some pretty good content, and keep it up. I think Knuckles, if you keep creating those animations, I'm sure you'll get many, many more viewers than that. Sometimes it's just like when you start a YouTube channel, it takes time. It takes time to get those numbers up and stuff. So yeah. Sarah, long time no see. Welcome back. It's good to see you. Laura, good to see you on. Chris, what's up? Welcome. What would you do for a Klondike bar? Dude, I'm like, do people actually eat Klondike bars, or do they just have a bunch of advertisements for it? I think I had one or two Klondike bars in my whole entire life, and that was only because I was curious, what is a Klondike bar? But it's been years since I had one. Anyway, hashtag not sponsored. Lily says, what if you are getting happy, but people just keep getting you down and make you self-conscious? Ooh, I like this. So, Lily, first things first, let's talk about self-conscious. You say people keep getting you down and make you self-conscious. See, the thing is, other people don't make you self-conscious. You make yourself self-conscious. Hence why it's called self-conscious, not them conscious. It's self-conscious. Now, other people might make us feel self-conscious, and how they do that is when we give them the power to do so. So, if other people make us feel self-conscious, it's about not giving your power away and not allowing them to do that to us. So anyway, let's make this into let's put it on a real level, okay? Because that's like more personal development, airy fairy, all that stuff. All right, so if you're happy, but people are kind of bringing you down, and they're making you feel self-conscious. Let's see. What do you do? What if? I think number one, this is where it's important for each one of us to understand ourselves. And goodness gracious, this is exactly why. I'm sure you've heard, Lily, I'm sure you've heard this idea of self-love. This is why self-love is so important. Now, I don't know your impression of the word self-love, but like, it's weird. I've always struggled with like, what exactly is self-love? How do you love yourself? And is it cheesy to say I love you, Richard? Like, is it, or I love me? Like, how do you love yourself? Like, are you supposed to be conceited and confident and cocky? Like, how are you supposed to quote unquote love yourself? First of all, if you are struggling with loving yourself, just know I kind of want to call it a life journey. It doesn't need to take your whole life, but just know that it does take time to learn how to love yourself. But before we learn how to love ourselves, let's talk about like, why is that even important? Here's why. Okay. So let's break down your scenario. You say other people put you down, you feel self-conscious. Okay. So if you feel self-conscious, it means that, again, you let other people dictate who you are. And then that means you don't know yourself. Okay. And because if you knew yourself, you wouldn't care about what other people say about you. If people call you a loser, whatever, gay, they call you fat, they call you stupid, like whatever names they call you, if you know yourself and you're like, okay, I know I'm not stupid. I know that I'm capable. I know that I'm beautiful. I know that, I am magnificent, fabulous, whatever it is. Okay. So if you know that about yourself, then what other people say is not going to matter to you. So that's number one. Now, you know, here's okay, that's self-awareness. Now let's dig another level deeper. Self-love. Okay. Um, now if other people are making fun of you, they're calling you stupid, fat, whatever, and then you don't love yourself and you tell yourself that, yeah, you know what, they're right, I'm fat. You know what, I am a loser. You know what, I don't really fit in. Like, if you tell yourself that, like, that is a lack of self-love. So why it's important to love yourself, why it's important to build up that, you know, build up a relationship with yourself and develop yourself at the same time to become an awesome human being is so when other people, say bad things about you, you yourself already know you're not like that. So let me give you a personal example. Okay. I want to talk about me because stories make things relatable. Uh, I used to not like myself. I used to hate myself. That voice of Richard, I don't like you, is still in the back of my mind. It's still there. It creeps up on me once in a while. And, like, let's talk about this Discord channel that we have. We've had some trolls on here. And then I'm not gonna lie, there's a part of me that struggles. I'm just like, sometimes I feel like I'm uptight and like not cool because I'm so uptight and strict and all this stuff. And sometimes I feel like I'm not a likable person because I'm so uptight, and then that's a part like I don't like about myself. So, what is my point here? My point is to love yourself. My point is like to know who you are. Yeah, it's I kind of got it. Anyway, I'll use another point. Like one thing is, look, people. I have some malicious people with vendettas trolling, bullying, haters out there. And look, I know deep down inside, Richard Kuo, like I know I'm a nice guy. Like you can't take that away from me. Now, do I have flaws? Yes, of course I do. But I know deep down inside that I care about people, that I always do my best, and I may not always make the right decisions, but I know deep down inside if someone calls me whatever it is, they call me I don't know what I've been called weird stuff. Weird like pedophile. I've been called that. Like again, these are people like being really malicious and stuff like that. I've been called a lot of curse words and stuff like that. But like all this stuff doesn't really matter because I know deep down inside, I know who I am and I know that I'm not that kind of person. So I don't worry about myself. I trust myself. Okay. So that's all the layers. Going back to Lily. Lily says, what if you're happy, but people are bringing you down and they make you self-conscious? So that's that. That's point number one. Point number two is if people are bringing you down, and this is the easiest way and an effective way to get rid of all that negativity is to get away from the negativity. I highly encourage people, if they are surrounded by like a toxic environment, get out of it. Like do your best to stay away from it. Sometimes it's unavoidable. Sometimes that toxicity comes from your parents who you live with because you're a kid and they put a roof over your head, and they're legally responsible for you. But do your best. Like for me, I've lived around toxic people before. I've lived around, toxic. Look, there's people I love, people who are amazing, good people, but there's parts of them that are toxic. And, I don't mean to put down my dad, but I'm gonna use a real life example, like my dad. My dad's a perfect example of that. I love my dad. He's an amazing person. He has a warm heart, but there are many parts of him that are very toxic. And You know, like to the best of my ability, there's times where I try to distance myself from him because of that. Same thing as my mom. Look, I love my mom. My mom is an incredible. My mom is a super mom. Okay, like she's amazing, but there's parts of her that she doesn't realize that is putting me down in ways. So I try to stay away from that. You know, but again, that doesn't change my love for my parents. You know, my parents are amazing. So that's what I gotta say. Alrighty. Hopefully that was supportive. And we're gonna have to catch up with your comments, peoples. Welcome if you just hopped on. Today we're talking about health. We're talking about habits. We're talking about happiness. All right. Knuckles says I'm in a friggin' good mood. That's awesome. I'm happy to hear. What's up, Japanese? Knuckles says, speaking of my animations, my parents saw my animation and they said it was good. That's awesome. John, what's up, man? Shout out to John because he's been helping out with the Discord server and the trolls and all that chaos that's been going on for the past week. Sarah says, me and my boyfriend broke up 2 or 3 weeks ago. He was kind of cheating on me. I'm sorry to hear that. And Sarah, you know, yeah, I'm again sorry to hear that, but at the same time, I'm happy for you. Why I say that is because like you and your boyfriend breaking up means that you both can move on with your lives. You know, you could move towards your truth. So, you know, sometimes, and I don't discount, I don't know how you feel, but I know a lot of people after breakups, they feel hurt. But just know, number one, it's nothing's ever personal. We always talk about that. Nothing's ever personal. If someone cheats on you, it's nothing personal. It was literally them, like them going through their own stuff. You know, them not having to learn, have learned respect, or they're dealing with their own challenges, or it's a reflection of the parents. Like a lot of different things. You know, I'm not going to make assumptions, but yeah. Maddie, oh goodness, good to see you on. Wow. I feel like it's been a while. Like, I think because a combination of the change in time, you know, I've been doing it at 6 p.m. That's probably another reason why I haven't seen a lot of you on. I've been doing it at 6 p.m. to accommodate people on the East Coast. But today, you know, I've heard from some people like, hey, I can't make 6 p.m. Can you do the 8 p.m., which is this time right now? Yeah, so I don't know. Trying to find a balance. Yeah. By the way, if you're trying to figure out like what's going on with Richard's live stream schedule, why is it all over the place? It is because like I've been traveling a lot. And by the way, these next 2 weeks is not going to get any better. I don't know what my live stream schedule is going to be. I should really plan a little bit ahead. I think these upcoming 2 weeks, because I'll be traveling, will be very spontaneous live streams. I'll try to keep schedule, if anything, or maybe I just want to do live streams. I'll be traveling, so I don't want to like, you know, with probably poor internet is my guess. So I have a feeling that live streaming will be challenging. Yeah. Leslie, thank you. Leslie says, loving the chat so far. Awesome. Jonathan, sorry to hear about your day. What's going on, man? If you care to share, I would love to hear. Lily says, I've tried to ignore it, but it gets to me because people bully me in front of the whole school. Lily, first of all, that is not cool. And that's very unfortunate that people do that. And it's unfortunate that so many people get bullied like this. And I don't know, it's ridiculous. It's like, but we can't control other people. So it's like, Lily, I get it. I feel you. I feel the pain. I feel the pressure. I get it. I really do. It's like, it sucks. It sucks getting bullied and made fun of and teased in front of like the whole entire school, like everyone. Like that's so not cool, you know. And then everyone laughs at it, or I don't want to say everyone, but a lot of people, or you know, enough people laugh at it, and it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to get bullied. Yeah, and there's not always an easy solution to like resolve bullying. But there's little things that we can do. And honestly, like my approach when it comes to bullying, like if you are the victim, if you are the one being bullied, I think the best thing you could do is just like focus on your what's in here, not out there, but in here. You know, the mental fortitude. Don't let people affect you. Know who you are, love yourself, forget what other people say about you. You know, if they're teasing you, calling you names, if they're spreading rumors, um, I do think like everything is very situational. So I don't know your exact situation, but like if they're spreading rumors, like, oh, I don't know, you're a slut, or you cheated on people, or you're dating multiple people, like whatever. I don't know what people are saying. Um, but like if they're spreading rumors that are 100% not true, then in that case, it's like there is sometimes doing damage control is important. And when I say damage control, that's like reaching out to friends and like, hey, look, I just want to let you know, like, this isn't true. So at least other people, like, you build your little community. If a lot of people are hearing these rumors, build your little community of trust. Talk to people like, hey, like, that's not true, so they can kind of support you and be like, I get you, and I know that's not true. Yeah, so that's a little tip, but yeah, good luck. Talk to your administrators if you need to, because I mean they're there to support to the best of their ability. It's really tough sometimes with administrators and how many cases they have, but yeah, definitely report it if it's getting serious and stuff. Jonathan says, I might not graduate because of some tests I didn't pass. My grades are down to absolute trash, and I got suspended for 2 days, and I don't have a job still. It's depressing to even think about it. Cereal. Jonathan, I want to let you know something. Everything is going to be okay. Like, seriously, I hear you. Your situation sounds pretty bad. I'm not saying it's bad. It sounds bad. And if I were in your position, I would feel like, life kind of sucks right now. I might not pass, all this stuff. And just know that, as my mom always says, the sun will rise. It's never the end of the world. The sun will rise again tomorrow. It's like, look, if crap happens, like, just know that things will get better. Like, that's all. It's never the end of the world. So everything will be okay. Just keep pushing forward. That is important. It's very important to, keep your head up and keep pushing forward. Like, don't give up. And another piece of it is taking responsibility of your life too. It's if you're not getting good grades and if you want to graduate, then, of course you got to put in the work. It doesn't, the grades don't work themselves. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, I know, like, I see friends who get stuck in certain situations, and I don't know how to say it. Like, they ask for help, but they're not willing to help themselves. But so my point is, like, it's important to, to put in the work and do what you got to do. And I'm not saying that you're not, but just continue doing what you're doing. Yeah. Knuckles says, I also hit 10,000 total views on my channel. Nice. Congratulations. And on November 25th, it'll be the 3rd year anniversary of my channel. I freaking love my life. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. That's awesome. Lily says, I found out about you because you went to my school, Crescent Elk. Woo! Crescent Elk was cool. It was fun. Not gonna lie. I mean, like, Crescent Elk, cool community. I love the area. Like, I mean, it's like, it's very small town vibes. Yeah, there's definitely room for improvement when it comes to bullying, especially at Crescent Oak. Lily, I know your culture there. I've been there. I hear stories. I've seen videos of people beating each other up or beating someone up, victims, and I'm sure you've seen that video too. Yeah, so I understand how you feel, but there's yeah. I mean, my thing is, my hope, not only my hope, but my goal is for communities like Crescent Elk and to really just improve over the years, because yeah, we gotta change this culture. Yo, we need you. We need you. everyone on this live stream, like seriously, we all need us. We all need all of us to, like, whatever it is, spread kindness, like just freaking, I don't know. There's so much negativity and bullying and stuff. I almost want to call it garbage that's going on in the world right now. And like, we just need as many people to be positive and keep spreading that positivity. Like, I feel like this is it's like a war, it's a war on negativity, and there's so much toxicity and negativity out there. And yeah, we just need more people to keep fighting the fight, fighting the good fight. Yeah. Spread positivity. Seriously. I don't know what to say. I hear too many stories, I mean, I myself have been victimized, so I know how it feels like. Jonathan says, what's the weirdest thing you've ever been called? I don't know. I wish I had a good, like, I do wish I had a good memory, but hey, you know what? This is just part of who I am. Like, what are you going to do? Like, what are you going to do? Weirdest thing I've been called? I feel like Twiggy Piggy. By my brother used to call me Twiggy Piggy. And yeah, I think that's pretty weird. I'm sure there's other weird stuff. Yeah. Sorry, I'm laughing. The other thought I'm thinking is, like, what's also weird is being called a pedophile. I'm just like, really? Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, like, it's funny because there's absolutely no backing. But anyway, I don't really care because I know who I am. And that is definitely not who I am. Jonathan says, Miss Sarah, if you don't mind me asking what happened to the last recall, you were so happy. Oh, I missed your 2 comments. Wait, what? Oh my. John says, how was your day last week, Richard? Yeah. Okay, so let's see. My past week, oh goodness, last week was absolutely amazing. I got to speak at 2 schools. I've been speaking a lot and I've been traveling a lot. It's been amazing. So I'm super, super grateful for that. This past few days, honestly, have been meh. Like, I'm very grateful for the life that I have, but like, these past couple days have been challenging for me. And I'm not gonna lie, like, people trolling on Discord, added to it being making my days a little bit more negative, because it's more drama I have to deal with, that I don't want to deal with. On top of that, I got other, house family business that I've been working on, which has been a challenge, but everything is going to be okay. So I can't complain. Seriously, my life has so many blessings. I'm a healthy. We're healthy. Like, literally, the fact that I'm not bedridden, or I don't have missing limbs, or I can't see, or like, there's so many things to be grateful for. And if you are bedridden, or if you can't see, or if you don't have certain limbs, like, seriously, number one, it's not the end of the world. And I think there's always, like, I don't know, there's always something to be grateful for. But I can't complain. Yeah, very fortunate to have the life I have. Knuckles says, that's so me. Cries in the corner. Oh, let's see here. Sarah says, Jonathan, I'm really not always happy, but I remind myself of my blessings. I struggle from multiple mental issues, and most days I really struggle to get out of bed, but my mindset is choice. I don't neglect my feelings and always welcome and address them, but I always tell myself to spread love and be positive. Sarah, that's why I love you. That's why you are amazing, Sarah. You are awesome, Sarah. I love that you choose to be positive despite the challenges and everything that you're going through in your life. Like, keep it up. I know it's not easy, and thank you for being here. It's a fight every single day. I feel you. Life isn't always positive for me too, and I'm we're both in that same, I don't know, same boat. Not the same boat, but we're on the same, like, we're fighting the same fight. We're fighting the same battle together. We got our own challenges that we're dealing with, but it's like continue to stay positive and spread that positivity, because that's what we need for ourselves and other people in our community. Zach, what's up? Welcome. Let's see here. John says, as the old saying goes, there's plenty of fish in the sea. Don't worry, you are young and have a long life to live. I am sure you will find someone else. Every day is a new day, and I hope you for No worries, Richard. You don't have to do live streams. What? Time a break for yourself. You deserve it. Oh, gotcha. I see what you. I see. Knuckles says, "Don't watch my." Stop anti-promoting. Nick, what's up? Nick Alden. You were where at my school, Scandinavian Middle School. What's up? Thanks for being here. Yeah, it was cool to hang out with all of you. Vivian says, everything is polarity. If you encounter something bad or negative, just flip the coin and focus on the positive side. This is true. So one of my favorite YouTubers, Akana, it's been a while. I used to watch a lot of her videos. I haven't watched it in a while, but I recently started watching her videos, I think yesterday. And she made a video. I don't remember the title, but it's one of the last 3 videos she uploaded. Again, this is Anna Akana. She has several million subscribers, like 2.5, 2.3 million subscribers. She does a lot of like funny skits. She's an actress. And let's see. So, she was talking about like negative. It was, I think the video is called like, I asked my friends what they, the worst trait about me, something like that. I think it was her most recent one. And she said a lot of like her friends, she's like, what's funny is like all my friends I asked about, what's my flaw? They all started with, well, your flaw is that you are, your flaw, it's kind of a flaw, but it's also kind of your strength too. And kind of like what Vivian is saying, and Anna is saying, it's like, there's always 2 sides of the coin. And like for Anna, her thing is that she's controlling. That was her flaw. But at the same time, that could be a positive too, because that allows her to get things done. And then she was saying, she gave some other examples about her friends, how like, someone who is very blunt and almost doesn't like, sometimes is like so straightforward, like they don't care about other people's feelings, or not that they don't care, but they're just way too straightforward, and that's their kind of like their flaw, their weakness. But it's a strength because people trust them to be direct, stuff like that. So yeah. John says, how do people pick on Richard? He is the most generic looking character, and I taller than average makes no sense. Anybody trolls on Discord, I'm coming for you. That's funny. I'm the most generic looking character. I like that. I blend in. Good stuff. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised myself. Why do people troll me? Yeah, I mean, I'm a pretty nice guy. Why people gotta troll me? That's cool though. Nunk says, let's see. All right. Yo, Ventroid. Yo, is Victor? Oh my goodness. Now I'm like, why am my memory is awful. Ventroid, Victor, question mark. Anyway, feeling pretty down today. Needed this. Well, thank you for being here, and please confirm. Are you Victor? Sorry, like yeah. I don't want to keep talking about my memory and how bad it is, but I also don't want to make that an excuse. Like I really tried not to make, I have a bad memory an excuse, but yeah. Like I was talking with my mom and she's like, oh, we were talking about our neighbors. Like, growing up, she's like, hey, do you remember our neighbor who lived before, these people? And I'm like, oh, these people, like, no, not that one, but the one before them. And I'm like, dude, I don't remember who they are. She's like, oh, it was this Japanese woman with this, this Indian guy and blah, 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 or vice versa. And then She was like, yeah, you don't remember, like, they had like a child who always came over, blah blah blah. I'm just like, they were neighbors. They lived here for like 5 years, but I can't remember who they are. And then my mom, who's obviously older than me, she's going through all the details. Oh yeah, yeah, they used to do this and this and this, and then I'm like, I can't even remember who our neighbors are. Like, and then my mom was just like, Richard, I think you have a pretty bad memory. I'm just like, yeah. I don't know. It's a struggle. By the way, I just want to say one of my insecurities is one thing that makes me insecure, like straight up, is when I can't remember people. I see their face, I kind of remember their face, but I can't remember their name. I can't remember where we met. And this applies to people who are like I've known, people that I've literally like lived with, like, in a dorm, in university, or, someone that I worked with multiple times, emailed back and forth, met them in person, whatever, hung out with them, and then I'll forget their name. And it makes me, this is real, man. Like, it makes me insecure. I'm just like, I feel so bad. They're like, hey, Richard. And I'm just like, oh, hey, like, I don't know. Like, this is like that awkward, and I know I'm not the only one, but this is like that awkward, like, what are you supposed to do? Like, do you acknowledge, hey, look, I know we hung out a lot, and, we've been friends for like 5 years, but I don't remember your name. Like, what do you say? And I don't know. It's so awkward for me. Anyway, hashtag Richard problems. Hashtag, some of us problems. Yeah. And by the way, like, real dude. So my dad has dementia. If you don't know about dementia, or similar to Alzheimer's, it's a mental health condition, where you lose your memory, you start forgetting people, you start forgetting, your loved one, your spouse, your kids. You don't know who they are anymore, and eventually you don't even know who you are, if you get to that stage. Sometimes I feel like I'm on that road, but I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to set that out in the universe. I'm just sharing my deep down feelings, but I'm not going to overly obsess with it. So I'm going to move forward. I just want to share that though. But moving on. Vivian says, can you type her name again? Because I just self-studied English 3 years ago, so sometimes I can't listen to some words correctly. Yes. If no one has said it, her name is Anna Akana. I'm typing it out right now. If you're talking about the YouTuber. So ANNA, AKANA, Anna Akana. She is awesome. Yeah, like she is such a hard worker. I love her work ethic, and yeah, great content. She does a lot of personal development stuff. She talks a lot about social, emotional stuff, depression. Her dark periods. Like, I love how open she is. Like, she's awesome. So yeah, I gotta hang out with Anna more. I met her once at VidCon a few years ago, but I didn't really get to hang out with her. Let's see here. Sarah says, me and my friend agreed that we would date each other if both of our exes get new girlfriends. Oh my goodness. Sarah, you just reminded me of something, which was one of my best friends and myself were single in high school, and then we made this, we jokingly said, like, hey, look, if you're single and I'm single, by the time we're 30, we're gonna get together. It was a joke, but you just reminded me of that. I would have never thought about that. Ventura says, yeah, it's been a while. Hey, Richard, real name's Brandon. What's up, man? Thank you. Thank you for that clarification. Let's see. My ex already asked out one of my best friends, and her ex is gonna ask out some girl. Wait, what? Hold on. My ex already asked out one of my best friends, and her ex is gonna ask out some other girl, so might have a girlfriend soon. A lot of people asking each other out, making this complicated love web. Ventura says, I totally get it. I'm bad with names too. Let's see. John says it's almost 10 here. As soon as it gets to 10, I'm gonna go. I'll stick around for a while. Awesome, man. Sounds good. John says Richard has a 2 GB hard drive in his head. Upgrade to a 2 TB, Richard. Yeah, I get to do that. Yeah, and one thing that I could do. Look, things could be improved. So just because my memory sucks, it's not that great. It doesn't mean that I can't improve my memory. There are techniques to boost your memory through practice, and also diet too. I think diet and exercise, like keeping healthy mental habits, is very important to memory as well. So I definitely do take responsibility for my poor memory as well. Yeah. The audio is doubled? That sounds like a you problem. By the way, I just learned that from Isaac. I don't think Isaac is on. I haven't seen him on yet. But Isaac, who used to be here on like every single live stream, I remember he used to always say that, like, whenever, like, oh man, I'm struggling with this, like, that sounds like a you problem. It's funny, like it's kind of like, it's funny, but it's kind of mean, but it's funny. So sometimes I'll use it. Just, yeah. Anyway, John says one day there will be a cure for dementia, and no, Richard, don't say that you don't got dementia. Yes. Tex-Mex, I don't know why you hear me twice. I can't imagine that other people hear me twice too. Otherwise, they would have said something about it. Sarah, Vivian, you're welcome. Sarah says it's always very important to accept and acknowledge your feelings, negative and positive, but don't get too caught up in them and drown. I agree. I love and support all of you. I'm always here to listen. Thank you, Sarah. You are a gift. Jonathan says I've seen her videos and somehow I wasn't subscribed. Richard's scratching his head like he just looked at a calculus problem. Yeah. LOL, laughing my quads off. Way to bring it back. It's been a while since I've heard that one. How's your long-term memory? My long-term memory is not spectacular either. Yo, like, no, like, dude, my mind is like, it's super fuzzy. It's just like, I don't know. It's like, my mind is not super clear. Like, I don't see everything. Like, once upon a time, I used to be clear, and maybe it's my diet. Maybe I should start eating healthier and cleanse myself. And maybe I should exercise more. I don't know what it is. It's just, it's weird. Like, right now, like, everything's. I think my mind feels very cluttered right now. It's not relaxed. Like, there's stuff just needs to I need to let things go. That's probably a huge reason why my memory is bad. That makes a lot of sense to me. Like, that, I think I need to do some, internal work, whatever, sitting by myself and just like, just let it go. I think that's it. That's it. Stress is a big one. Stress also contributes to, I think stress contributes to poor memory because you can't process things clearly. Tams. Hello. Tams is just tuned in. Currently, I'm a high school student. I'm really trying to maintain my grades, but recently I've just been unmotivated. Can you suggest anything to help me? Oh goodness. Tams. I just want to say that's like hashtag high school everyone problems. Like, I feel like everyone's trying to figure out, like, how do I stay motivated? Yeah. And I think there's no easy answer. I think that part of it is, continuing to try to figure out why are you studying? What's the point of grades? Why does this actually matter? Obviously there's a lot of stress and importance placed on grades, but why? And it's like slowly trying to figure out why it actually matters. And I don't think there's like a right answer of why grades matter. It's kind of what you decide why grades matter. What else? Another thing is I think school is a another reason to focus in school, even if you don't feel like it, is I think school is a great tool to like really push our hardworking, work ethic muscles. So that's definitely a plus. And um, yeah, sometimes when you feel unmotivated, I think if you know studying or whatever you're doing is important, even if you feel unmotivated, sometimes it's just about pushing through to the finish line till winter break, till the end of the school year, or spring break, and then at the end of the school year. So just like keep pushing through. I know it's tough. Like being a student is not easy, and I think being a teenager or a student is one of the hardest things you'll have to go through. That's my opinion. I think being a student is tough. Yeah, but keep your head up, keep moving forward, keep asking for support, help. Check in with your friends, with counselors, with me, whoever you want to do, whoever you want to. Yeah, yeah. So that's all. Sarah says you're also beautiful and unique. Embrace your differences because that's what makes you you. And you are in this world for a reason. You guys are worth more than words and need to know that. Thank you, Sarah. You are a gift, and your words are always incredible. Jonathan says, Richard, mine has pipe cleaners as brain connectors. That's the only explanation. What? Cuz weak reception upgraded. Upgrade to Verizon, Richard. That's true, man. Ventroid says, thanks for the comforting message, Miss Sarah. Jonathan says, go watch Richard's grades video. It really helped. Not sponsored. The school system is made for you to fail. I don't know if the school system is made for us to fail. But I think the school system does its best to create education for the masses. And I don't think public education is for everyone. Or I don't think like mainstream education is the best way. It's the best way for everyone to learn. But it's what we can do with the limited finances and funding that we have. So yeah. But yes, Knuckles says, why does school have to make learning so freaking boring? Make things freaking fun for once. Yeah. Knuckles, yo, I just want to say, like, look, I feel you. And yeah, it's, I don't know, everything is tough. Like, I don't know if you know this, but like teachers go through a lot too. Students go through a lot and teachers go through a lot. Teachers are doing their best to be entertaining, to be there for their students. Not all teachers, but I don't know about most, but in general, I do think teachers do their best that they can to teach the lessons and to make it. I'm sure you have at least one of those teachers who, like, you could tell they put in that work. You could tell, whatever, they try to make a song out of the math equations, or they make little fun trivia stuff. And, this is stuff they don't have to do, but they know that sometimes school is boring. And so they do their best to do that. Yeah. But the thing is, like, teachers have to teach what they're teaching because that's what the state requires. If they don't teach, what the state requires, then they get bad reviews. If your grades, if the school's grades are bad, so they have pressure from the district and the state and the whatever the whole nation. Yeah, so they're doing the best that they can, and everyone has pressure from other people. I'm sure the district and the state also has pressure because they need to get funding and all this stuff. Okay. Beast, what's up? What's up, Beast? Hey, Richard, I want to come in and say hi. I'm about to go to bed. Have a good night, man. Thanks for saying hi, stopping by. Sleep well. Stay in school. Do well. Sarah says, I don't have my algebra done. Oof. Jonathan says, correction, New Mexico school system is made to fail. Oh, goodness. I don't know if it's made to fail again, but I do think there's probably that probably just means that lots of improvement is needed. Tam says, usually in school, I'll just put my head down, tired as heck. Like, I don't know why I get enough sleep, but I'm just bored out of my mind and I can't even concentrate. I'm even prescribed Adderall and it can't help. Oh, goodness. Um, if that's the case, Tams, look, uh, you know, look, I'm not here. I try not to give advice, because I think you get to make your own decisions. But in general, like if school's so boring to the point where you just don't want to, you can't focus, pay attention, all that stuff. Number one, do the best that you can. Number two, I think sometimes we get to figure out a way to make school fun, or make it into a game for yourself. Maybe the game is getting better grades. By the way, you got to figure out what your motivation is internally. How does your clock tick? How does your mind work? What motivates you? So do you like games? Do you like competitions? Create a competition, compete against one of your friends, who can get a better grade or on this certain test, whatever it is. Like, make a bet, do a dare, whatever it is. Like, just try to make it fun. I know school is boring sometimes, but try to make it fun. Brandon says, college uni is tougher than high school, but high school students go through an emotionally unstable part of their lives while getting introduced to the stresses of adult life. This is so true. 100% true. Very much true. TextMax says, have you seen Don't Stay in School, a music video by Boy in a Band? I have not seen that. Yeah, but Boy in a Band is quite the what is it, band. They got a lot of deep music that's like elicits a lot of emotions. So yeah. Ventroid says, I found senior year of high school more stressful than my current second year of university. For me personally, I thought high school was more challenging. Not everyone. For me, my university, there definitely were parts that were very, very stressful, but overall university for me was easier. I did see a lot of my friends, my hallmates, struggle in university. And I think part of it is because I went to Fountain Valley High School, which was later I found out it was a pretty competitive high school and probably set me up to do better in college. So I'm grateful for that too. Tams, please do not egg your teacher's house. And please do not use that language. Let's see. Aiden, what's up? Don't Stay in School is like my favorite song by Boy in a Band now. I'm curious. I am curious. Oh my goodness. I gotta wake up super early tomorrow. Like, I don't remember what time, 4 a.m., 3 a.m., something like that. I gotta wake up early before I'm flying. Jonathan says, Richard, it's made to fail near a 67% graduation rate, and it's only going down. So many challenges, but that's okay. This is me being positive. So many challenges, but that's okay. Yeah. Yo. I have a belief that our world is slowly getting better. Sometimes it needs to get worse first, but it's slowly getting better. One little thing at a time. That's all. John says, my friend was a senior last year. He is in university at the moment, and he said he was finally able to wipe the sweat from high school off his forehead. Nice. Seriously, I just want to give the world a hug. Please do, Sarah. You're amazing. You need to go out there and just give strangers hugs and tell them to pass it on to other strangers. I found the alpha. Wait, is that I found the Alpha Cure mom, or is that I found the Alpha Cure mom? Malcolm says, I want to give the universe a hug. Wait. I think we should I think the whole entire world should just group together and give each other a hug. Like everyone. Every single person, all 7.6 billion people in this world right now should wake up and give each other a hug. That would make the world a better place right now. I bet that would make it better. And we should all sing. I almost want to say Kumbaya, but I feel like it's like We Are the World or something like that. No, but seriously, like, would that not make the world a better place if we just all stop what we're doing and just hugged? Like, it could just be one of these things, you know? It doesn't have to be this. It could just be this, you know, stand in a circle and just do this. And get people to realize we're just all humans. I am sighing because of, dude, I don't know. Like, I'm just thinking, like, why don't we just do this out of school? You know? Maybe during assembly, I'll do this. I don't know. How will people react? What if I said, hey, everyone just put your arms around your neighbor, you know? Just embrace the moment. I don't know. Sometimes it's just like, come on, people, like, get with the program. Seriously, like, how hard is it to just be kind to people? Like, why are people so mean? Why are people bullying so much? Yeah, I don't know. Just love. Spread love. I just stop hating. I'm tired of it. All right. Spread the love. Spread the freaking love, please. Everywhere. Everywhere. Throw the love on walls. Throw it in everyone's lockers. Throw it in the air. Where's this live stream going? I love it. Alrighty. Sydney, you get a hug from all of us, not just me, including your Torre, which is slightly a troll on the Discord channel. Stop trolling. Love. Spread love, please. Sarah says, by the way, I'm kind of spooked because an 18-year-old asked me out a few days ago and I'm not old enough to drive. John says, Richard, you ever seen the video? What can 7.6 billion humans do? If not, watch it right now. I'm tired. I want to. Okay, here, I'll cue this up. Man, what? All right, we're gonna watch this. It's okay. I'm gonna turn up the volume. Here we go. And we're gonna watch what 7.6 billion humans could do. Are you all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? All right, let's do this. There we go. Oh, I will start over. I will 1 point times. You see this? It's going to 1.5 times speed. Imagine 7.6 billion humans holding hands and form a circle. We would form a circle with a diameter even greater than diameter of Moon's orbit around Earth. Diameter human circle, 2.1 million kilometers. Okay, if 7.6 billion of us jump together, it is possible to fit 7.6 billion humans in the city of New York. Suppose 7.6 billion of us gather in New York and everyone jumps at the same time. If everyone jumped to a height of 30 centimeters, Earth would be pushed away from us by a distance of 1/100th the width of a hydrogen atom. Width of hydrogen atom. Yo, this is getting really technical. If 7.6 billion of us scream together, if everyone screamed at the same time for 1 minute, we would generate enough energy to heat 10,000 cups of coffee. I just want to note 10,000 cups of coffee for 7.6 billion people is not very much. If 7.6 billion of us aimed lasers at the moon together, megawatt, it would appear almost fully lit. Yo, lit. Airplanes would fall to the ground, etc. in the long term. nature will soar to its original form. If 7.6 billion of us flushed together, all the sewage pipelines would burst, and streets would flood with sewage water too. But most importantly, here it is. If 7.6 billion of us forget our borders, race, and stop discriminating each other, there would be no wars, no terrorism, and the world would be a much better place. Yes. Okay. Hope you entertain. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for the suggestion. Yeah. Yo, not gonna lie, like, yeah, not gonna lie. I feel like a kid made that video. I didn't check, but based off like these random, like, if this, like, just so random, the one that really made a difference was the one at the end. You know, taking down those barriers, walls, everything like that. Everything else was like, but that's okay. Yeah. I don't know. I really like my Wi-Fi. Woo! The 149 dance I know how to do. Let's see. Do you save the live streams so others can see after? Yeah, yes, you can view the live streams after. I actually have no idea who views these live streams afterwards. Yeah, I have no idea. I feel like I love you people who are watching this later, but really I'm here for the people on right now. And yes, you too, you matter. You matter, people later. If you're watching this later. But yeah, I have no idea. I'm here for, I have conversations with you right now. Doesn't it smell like Aiden? What's up, dog? Ah, man, I've always wanted to use that on someone and it actually work, but people are like, oh, cool. Tam says, I seriously love how you interact with us here. It means a lot how you put your time to either give advice or just talk. Right now, I just need someone to communicate with and F my grandma. I will show that, even though it does have profanity in it. Please refrain from swearing because we do have younger people in the audience, but that is a great comment. So I will, leave it as is. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hugs everyone, says Sarah. I got to get up at 4:30, but who needs sleep when we have intense anxiety and tea? Yay. You all just thank you for making my day. Seriously, today was pretty meh, but like hanging out here, like I've never been so like, wee, as you can tell, my energy is pretty high, like high and monotone at the same time. Jonathan, you go to sleep, but I should kind of go to sleep soon. Whatever. Your team got relegated. On the plus side, the Dodgers made it into the World Series versus the Red Sox. I don't really watch baseball, but Dodgers is an LA team, and this is, it's in my hood. So go Dodgers. Okay. Failure rate 100. What is this? Sydney says, do you ever do regular videos, not live streams? Sydney, I don't know how you found me, but I used to do regular videos every single week, but that was like 2 years ago. I kind of stopped and I started doing live streams, but I honestly kind of want to go back to regular videos. I'm just kind of lazy now, and live streams are easier. And then I'm just like, I don't know. It's hard. Like, I really don't want to dedicate all my time to do both regular videos and live streams because that's very time consuming and I want to have a life. But then I feel bad because I don't want to leave y'all hanging, especially like people like Sarah, Miss Sarah. Sorry. I was kind of kidding, calling you out. But like, I don't know. It's weird. It's like, I don't want to stop doing these live streams, like I have fun on them, but like, I don't want to do both. So I'm conflicted. Like, what do I do? So I plan to do those quote unquote regular videos once in a while. Every week just seems like a drag for me. And look, I'm about this life that's just like I'm going to do what I want in a positive, responsible way. But yeah. Sydney, if you have like a topic, a video topic you want me to talk about, shout me out. Let me know. We'll do it. John says you go to sleep. You're the one who has to wake up at 4 a.m. No, you go to sleep. Okay. All right. John says, I see, Richard, you're a Rams and Chargers fan. Yeah, sure. Because they're local. Seriously, you could cut down on the live streams if you need, like only 1 or 2 a week. That's a possibility too. Yeah, that is definitely a possibility. Maybe I'll do that. Knuckle says, sorry that I'm being annoying. Please watch it. Are you telling people to watch it? I'm like, right now, I'm like, should I allow self-promotion on this channel? Here's what I have to say. I'm going to allow people to self-promote themselves, but please, just be mindful. That's all. Just be mindful of how often you tell people to check out your channel and stuff like that. We don't want to bother people with, just, hey, check out this video, check out my channel. Check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out. Hey, look at me, hey. That's all. Hey, Knuckles, I'm going to check out your live stream after my live stream, okay? No. Sam the Ham, no. Sarah says, if I sleep right now, I can get almost 5 hours and 30 minutes of sleep, but who needs that? You do. Sarah, you do, so you should sleep. Oh, the don't stay in school video? Is there anything like offensive in it? Don't stay in school. Have I seen 3 minutes and 18 seconds? Okay, I'll save that till the very end of the live stream, and then we'll see it. Sydney says you should maybe do vlogs because when you are traveling, you could still have a video and footage of you. Yes, this is true. Oh my goodness gracious. Hey, one second, everyone. 1 second. Hello? Hi, 你好. Hey, what's up? Sorry about that. Important call. Let's see. You should maybe do vlogs. Oh, yeah. Vlogs. Yeah. Goodness. Vlogs. Yeah, I mean, I'll do vlogs when I travel. I still need to do my New York vlog. I feel like that's gonna be really late. But yeah. Yes. Yeah. I'll try to do some vlogs. John says, no advertisement unless Richard gets paid at least 10 cents. Nice. I need deep. Okay. Alrighty. Important. Yes. It was important. Okay, peoples. Now I am going to return that call. But before I do, I will, feel free to write any comments. We're going to wrap up the stream very, very shortly. I will watch that video. Don't stay in school. We'll watch it together. I'll watch it at 1.5 speed, so it's a little bit quicker. But before we wrap up, Jake, welcome to the stream. And let's see. I want to wrap up today's conversation with just final thoughts. Okay. Again, we talked about 3 things. The topics of today: health, happiness, and habits. Okay, so I'm going to quickly just give whatever brain vomit, whatever's on my mind. Let's talk about happiness. Happiness. My thought is, don't, of course, be the happiest you can, but don't overly burden yourself that oh man, I have to be happy. Why am I sad? This sucks. I should be happy. Just let yourself be. Feel your, as Miss Sarah says, just feel your emotions. Feel your emotions. Just feel them. So allow yourself to feel sadness. Allow yourself to feel your emotions. You don't always need to be happy, but of course, do whatever you can to keep yourself happy and do things that make you happy. Get away from toxic people. Number 2, let's talk about habits. Habits, thought of the day is even if you don't feel like doing stuff like brushing your teeth or eating healthy or exercising or doing your homework or sleeping, I think the younger we start building up positive habits, it's going to pay exponentially throughout your life. Like literally, if you establish a habit when you're young, you don't have to worry about it. Like it'll just be natural to you, and it's going to be so awesome. So, while you're still young, develop habits. Again, I'm being a hypocrite. I have plenty of habits I could improve on. But just a little food for thought reminder. And lastly, number 3 is health. Okay. Same thing with habits. It's, build up the habit of health, eat healthy, try to eat cleaner, start taking out some of the junk food that is not helping you, sugars, deep fried stuff, candy, whatever. Like just little bits. You don't have to give up everything, but just little bits. Watch some food documentaries. What the Health? I don't know. That's just one popular one. Food Inc. I don't know. I'm just throwing out some food documentary names to just get your mind going. So those are my 3 thoughts. And then let's see here. Before I read your comments, I'm going to watch this video that's been recommended by 3 people now called Don't Stay in School by Boy in a Band. And we're all going to watch together. Y'all ready for this? Oh, I didn't know that this camera actually gets hot. Okay, here we go. This is Boy in the Band, Don't Stay in School. I sure hope there's no profanity.
I wasn't taught how to get a job, but I can remember dissecting a frog. I wasn't taught how to pay tax, but I know loads about Shakespeare's classics. I was never taught how to vote. They devoted that time to defining isotopes. I wasn't taught how to look after my health, but mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Never spent a lesson on current events. Instead, I studied
1.5 speed.
I was never taught what laws there are. I was never taught what laws there are. Let me repeat, I was not taught the laws for the country I live in. But I know how Henry VIII killed his women, divorced beheaded died, divorced beheaded died. Now that's in my head instead of financial advice. I was shown wavelengths of different views of life, but I was never taught my human rights. Apparently there's 30. Do you know them? I don't. Where the hell can we both recite them? But I won't know. Iggy has spent more than a sedimentary box, yet I don't know squat about trading stocks or how money works at all. Where does it come from? How does the thing that motivates the world function? I taught a budget to disperse my earnings. I was too busy there rehearsing curses. Didn't learn how much it costs to raise a kid and what an affidavit is. But I spent days looking at the equation. It's 72 people, so minus the square root. B squared minus 4ac over 2a. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. They maybe learned that in what they did first aid. How to recognize the most deadly mental disorders or diseases with preventable causes, or how to buy a house with a mortgage if I could afford it. Because abstract maths was deemed more important than advice that would literally save thousands of lives. But it's cool, because now I can tell you if the number of unnecessary deaths caused by that choice was prime. Never taught present-day practical medicines, but I was told what the ancient democratic method is. I've got a headache, the pain is ceaseless, what do they take? Maybe try some leashes? Could we discuss domestic abuse and get the facts, or how to help my depressed friend with the mental state? No, but learn mental math, because you won't have a calculator with you every day. They say it's not the kids, the parents are the problem. And if you don't get the parents, that's the problem, stop then. What is advice about using a condom? Not when you actually advocate with what? I'm only fluent in this language, but serious, the rest of the world speaks too. The other idiots told us all over the political systems are like the typical citizen. Now I don't know what they're voting on. Policies exist on how to make them change, make weaves, should follow and build a false sense. But the was expected, but that representative of a system I have never, ever been presented with. But I won't take it. I'll tell everyone my childhood was wasted. I'll share it everywhere how I was educated, and insist these pointless things don't stay in school.
Yo. All right. Wow. Thank you for that recommendation. Man, like, I don't know. Like for me, sometimes I'm just like, how come bands like this or like artists like this aren't more popular? Like I get like Boy in a Band has a decent following, but it's like, I don't know, people are into just, I don't know, surface level stuff. Like I was listening to a song earlier today, and this is on my Pandora station, and they're talking about something deep, right? They're talking about like a deep message, but the problem was like they try to make it too pop. Like it was so like you could tell they were trying to make it fit into like I don't know, like it completely ruined the whole like point of you trying to express your emotions and the challenge you're going through. Um, this one, this one was like, in my opinion, like I love it. Like it's so cool that Boy in a Band is like actually talking about something real with substance. And I don't know, it's funny because like maybe I'm putting a little bit of judgment, but like I'm kind of judging on behalf of like a lot of people. I just feel like a lot of people would judge, Boy in a Band, like, oh, he looks emo or whatever it is. But I love it. I love that, he's expressing himself. He's talking about really important topics. And I've heard several songs and, I love people who get real and talk about things. And I don't know. That's awesome. Please keep doing that. Yeah. So thanks for the recommendation. That was awesome. I'm very happy I got a chance to see it. Sarah says, good night, Richard. I hope you have all the best and beyond, and hugs to all of you. You are all worth so much, and I'm here for all of you. Sarah, have a great night. I'm sure you are gone by now, probably. Knuckles says, love your life. Don't let anything get you down. Friggin' do your best. Let's see. Alrighty. Come get the mail. Mom is playing. No, it's not CSS. It's CS 1.6, which was probably 1.4 back then. The OG CS before there was Steam. Yeah. Let's see. Yes, your Nokia will overheat. Hilarious. Nokia's life, man. That brick phone is amazing. Okay. John says, end the stream before the camera pulls a Note 7 on you and explodes and get some sleep. You're funny, man. Lauren, good to see you from Ralston. Awesome. What's up, Jake? Jake 2 from Ralston. That's awesome. We got some Ralston people. The only problem with that is 6-year-old has no idea what they need to know. This is true. This is true. But I do think I could see and I agree with Boy in a Band's point. There's like so many things in school like why are we learning these things? Why aren't we learning real life practical stuff that we actually should need to know, finances and stuff like that? Like not just finance, like real kind of finances, not classroom finances, like real finances, real stuff. Give us real examples, not this other stuff. Okay. Tried it once. Okay. All right, peoples. All right, I'm gonna go. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be on live stream Wednesday. I will be in Asia, so I'll be in Taiwan visiting family. I'll be in Thailand visiting and sightseeing. So I am excited. I'm traveling. So I don't know my live stream schedule. I'll hop on when I get a chance to. Rush E. Nice one. Okay, peoples. Everyone, have a great night, okay? Take care. And sending lots of love. Please do me a favor. All of you, trolls included, all of you fun, awesome people, do me a favor. Please spread positivity. Seriously, like we got too much negativity and hate and all this stuff. Please just spread positivity. Like people, we freaking need it. That's all I gotta say. Like we really, really need it. Like there's so many people struggling out there and they really can use that friend, and especially if you're a troll. If you troll and you try to mess around with people, like step up for once. You could have fun, but step up. Be kind to someone. Like just do something nice. Like people freaking need it. So yeah, go out there and be amazing and make people's days better. And, maybe your day will be better too. Okay. Good night, everyone. I see you. All right. Bye, everyone. Have a good night.